U.S. Senate slams Obama-appointed Democrat with major FBI corruption probe. James Comey's recent testimony concerning the Clinton and Trump investigations was supposed to be the final nail in the coffin the left-wing media's been building for Trump. They were hoping that Comey would back up the Russia collusion propaganda they've been spewing since the election. Instead, Comey completely destroyed the fragile narrative they've built up against Trump. He provided no evidence of Trump's supposed wrongdoings, but he did manage to confirm that he was working against the president from the shadows. Not only did he admit to leaking conversations he had with the president to the press, he detailed the pressure he felt from former Attorney General Loretta Lynch to downplay the Clinton email scandal. As a result, the Senate has turned its eyes towards the Obama crony and is poised to launch an investigation into her actions. As reported at The Washington Times, the Senate Judiciary Committee has opened a probe into former Attorney General Loretta E. Lynch's efforts to influence the FBI's investigation into 2016 Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton. The committee has sent a letter to Lynch, asking her to explain her level of involvement in the FBI's investigation, and whether or not she told Clinton that the inquiry wouldn't push too deeply into the matter. During Comey's testimony, he talked about how Lynch's behavior made him feel queasy and that she wanted him to refer to the probe as a matter, not an investigation. After Lynch and Bill Clinton had their infamous tarmac meeting, Comey felt he could no longer rely on the Justice Department's impartiality, which resulted in a separate investigation by the FBI. Comey has rightfully been in the spotlight over his mishandling of the Clinton investigation and subsequent betrayal of President Trump, but Lynch's role in this scandal is just as important. Under the leadership of Obama, she tried to strong-arm the FBI in order to aid Hillary's election chances, which makes her just as guilty as Comey. Was President Trump right to fire James Comey? Did our leader do the right thing here? But now their crimes are finally catching up to them. This wouldn't be possible if Comey hadn't spilled the beans on the witness stand. Why he chose to do so is a mystery. Maybe he got too cocky and thought nothing would be done about his leaks or Lynch's corruption. He's not entirely wrong to think the cowardice of the GOP and power of the leftist media would protect him, but it's starting to look like a severe miscalculation on his part. Needless to say, this investigation could be the missing link that finally blows the Clinton email scandal wide open.